And I am live. We are live. Hello, ladies. Welcome to another Friday Live here at Sequins and Sand. I'm so glad you're here. I know, though, that Friday afternoons, 12 o'clock Brisbane Vegas time, Australian Eastern Standard Time, because we are in daylight savings now, is not always going to be convenient for everybody. So if you're watching the recording, a big hello to you too. Thank you so much for your support and for tuning in. Now, I'm hoping this is going to my Facebook page because, that seems to get tricked up a bit these days. So hopefully, let me know where you are tuning in from. If you can see this on Facebook or YouTube, let me know where you are. I hope it's all coming through to Facebook land. Things change all the time. Shifting sands in Facebook land, let me tell you. It's a fast moving landscape. Anyway, I hope you're well. On this Friday, I've got some of this beautiful range to share with you. It is brand new here, the Japanese Blossom range. Ticks so many boxes, and it's quite a big range that today I'm just going to show you 3, maybe 4 if we get time, pieces from it to share with you. It is one of those ranges, if you are frustrated that, you know, in the pool you don't have many options when it comes to doing your water workouts, I know many of you do those, then there's a happy print here for you to do your water workouts in. That's the thing, bright and breezy, just lovely to feel good in a nice print, right? A bit of color for your water workouts. Also, if you are frustrated that, you know, you might be in those larger sizes, these styles, some of them go up to a size 30. So that takes out the frustration for some of you beautiful girls who are watching as well, who struggle to get those larger sizes as well. So lots to show you. We'll break it up into 3, maybe 4 parts here, different cozies to show you today in the Japanese Blossom range from Genevieve. I was going to say Sonia, but I will. Sonia in Melbourne. Hello, Sonia, if you're watching or catching the recording. So ladies, can you tell me, those who are tuning in, I can see some of you are, whether you're seeing this on Facebook or YouTube. Let me know in the comments. I'd really appreciate that because the StreamYard link is mucking up a little bit at the moment. So let me know. I'd appreciate it. So, Japanese Blossom. It's a brand new print here from Genevieve Swimwear. Let me show you the print up close. What will I show it to you in? Maybe this lovely swim dress. Have a load of that. Get a look at that. I hope my lighting does it justice. There we go. It is on a dark navy background with a black outline in a floral, right? So this it sits on a dark background, the navy and the black, which means you can team it with those 2 colors, no problem. And then the blossom is such a beautiful, happy print. It's got deep corals and red, bit of turquoise, even some golden khaki tone in there as well. Beautiful colors. So whether I'd say it's slightly more warm in color tone with the corals and reds that pop out, and even that turquoise is a bit of a warm blue as well. But with the navy and the black and that bit of blue as well, it might be fine for you if you are a cooler girl as well. So this is the print, Japanese Blossom. You can see that there are so many colors in there that you'll be able to team your resort wear with, like this beautiful white one that I'm wearing. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, I'm just going to block this person. Why do greasy men think that they can come in here and talk other things other than swimwear, girls? I have no idea, but I wish they'd stop. Anyway, swim dress, item number 1 in the Japanese Blossom range. The swim dress is a popular option for girls who want a bit more coverage, particularly around the upper thighs. Now, I'm going to show you where to buy this from the website soon at sequinsandsand.com.au, and the images show that it's a bit shorter than what it is in production. So when images are taken often ahead of items landing in season, they're taken sometimes 6 months in advance, right? And they're taken off the sample sizes. And sometimes in production things change, and that's what happens here, has happened here with the swim dress. they've actually made the lengths a bit longer in production. Yay, well done, Sonia. So I can tell you that this swim dress is a size 12 sample, and that's what I am. So putting it on, I can tell you that it clears my bottom by about 2 inches. So there is some good length in this one. In the front, we have a lovely scooped neckline with really wide straps. And the wide straps will help to widen the load for you, to smooth the to share the load, I should say. So I often say it's like wearing wedges versus a stiletto, right? The nice wide straps means that you're going to have the weight and the pull spread across a greater surface area, and it'll be easier on your shoulders, right? Now, beautiful wide straps. They're at least 1.5 inches, you know, probably 4 centimeters wide there. Scoop line at the front, scoop neckline at the back as well. Now, a little bit deeper, this will sit just above the bra line, so not too low, a good level to give you good underarm bust support as well on the side, because that's what having a slightly higher back will do. It means it comes underneath your arms higher to give you the side bust support as well. So there is the dress. So it falls from the neckline, girls. There's no empire line on this one. It falls straight through, but it does have a slight A-line shape. So that means it will give you more room to move around the belly and the hip area. So let's have a look underneath. Oh, actually, before I go on the inside, let me show you. So the swim dress has the dress over the top of the one piece underneath, right? So it's all attached. There is the seam at the top, all attached. And you can see that there's some power mesh there across the tummy area, just to give you a bit of support there. And then that's the bottom sewn into that section. So it feels like a one piece on underneath, and you've got the dress over the top. Now, underneath, let's have a look what gives you your bust support. Okay, we have got some great underbust elastic there, nice and wide. There we go. This is at least 2.5 centimeters wide, that underbust support. And then the shelf bra, what we call a shelf bra, that sits with that elastic underneath. And that has also got openings for your bust prosthesis. So you can put your bust prosthesis there if you've had a mastectomy, and that's a good generous opening, girls, here to tell you. It's not going to be hard to get them in there. And then you've got sewn in molded cups on the inside of the cup as well, which means on the outside it just gives a nice smooth outline to the bust area. So there's a lot happening in this swim dress. A lot of good thoughtfulness has gone into it. So you've got the power mesh all the way through at the front, and then you've got regular swimsuit fabric at the back. Well, actually, this is also made, the fabric is pool tough, chlorine resistant, which means that if you are in the pool often in doing your water workouts or just for fun, that you'll get more cost per wears, because it is designed to withstand the rigors of that environment. Beautiful swim dress. Now, the extra good news is that this goes up to a size 30. And I think if you're a bust, a C cut, probably maybe a B, but more likely a C up to an E, this is a good fit for you. The straps don't adjust, so if you do need to alter it, you'll have to take them in from the top, but hopefully that won't need to happen for you, because you know, it'll be the right fit. But if it doesn't and you find that it's falling off a little bit, that's really your only option, is to adjust it there. So $149, and you'll find it in the swimwear swim dress section of sequinsandsand.com.au. That is the swim dress, the princess line swim dress in Japanese blossom. So cute. And like I said, there's length's been added to this style since the photos were taken, and it now gives me a good 2 inches coverage, but underneath my bottom, and I'm 5'4", 5'5", So good length now for coverage, which is why I know most of you look for a swim dress, right? To cover your upper thighs. Now, I'm just going to see. Yeah, this hasn't come through to Facebook, right? This is what I was worried about. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Problemo. Now, I'll keep going because the recording, hopefully I can put up into Facebook and show it to you girls when we're done. My goodness, just going to have a sip of water. Okay, the next piece I want to share with you is a tankini top, and it's one of our best sellers here, particularly for women who are tummy conscious, because it's like wearing a regular top. In fact, the girls who buy it, many of them have said to me, I love it because I'm just going to wear it with a pair of shorts when I go out for lunch or even hit the shops, right? It's a really comfy, great option for those who are tummy conscious. Let me show it to you. It's called the Blues On tankini top. And there it is in that gorgeous print. And you can see why it is such a loved style by those who have got a fuller tummy shape or who are tummy conscious. It's all in those lovely tucks at the top of the neckline. Look at those. Those beautiful folds of fabric. It's like a tuck in, a V tuck in the front between the busts. And it just creates that little bit of extra room to move around the tummy. It's really, really thoughtful like that. And at the bottom, it's got a really wide waistband. Well, it's a hip band really, because that's where it's designed to sit. It's designed to sit. You can pull it up to be on your hips or a little bit lower if you like, but that's where it will sit. And having that band means it's not going to fill up with water either, like other A-line tops will. You know, they can fill up with water. This one with the band will keep it firmer in place around your hips and underneath your tummy, right? So there we go. That's the front. And at the back, we can see it's got a nice high back, again, for good coverage and support around the bust area. And the straps are fully adjustable. These are a little bit narrower. This is about just over 1 centimetre wide, I would say, this particular strap. But it's great that it's adjustable. You can bring it right in. A really cute tankini top, and one that you can wear with shorts or a skirt out like a regular top. Boom, extra, extra, bang for your buck. Again, this Japanese blossom print is made from pool tough, chlorine resistant fabric as well. There we go. So that is the Japanese blossom Blues On tankini top. That's the front. Now, let's have a look underneath. There we go. There's a shelf bra. And there is the strong underbust elastic that supports your bust. That runs all the way around, front and back too. So there's the back, there's the sides. You can see it there and in the front. So that means that you feel the support all the way around, which is quite handy as well. So this top you will find in the swimwear tankini section of our online store, and it is priced at $129. That is the Blues On top. So again, tummy conscious. It will also, I should have mentioned, it's also got pockets for you to put your bust prosthesis in as well. Nice generous pockets. Nice soft fabric as well. Nice and gentle on skin. So there we go. That's number 2 for you, a top. Now, this one I should have mentioned, because of that navy black base that it sits on, you can see it there, you can wear this with a navy bottom or a black bottom really easily. Or if you've got the blues and the corals in your stash, or you can wear that with it as well. But the black and the navy is often a base color that many of you will have. And will go with lots of other things as well. So it's good to know that it goes back with this print too. Okay, item number 3. This is another one piece, and this is called the crossover sheath one piece. Look at that, it's absolutely stunning. Now this style is for those of you who have got a fuller tummy shape, because the diagonal line will cut through beautifully and flatter your figure. Also, if you're after a swimsuit that's got a little bit more coverage in the front, to cover the groin area. Then this has got an extra piece of fabric sewn over the top that sits a little bit lower and covers that area for you. I know many of you will look for that as well. It's got a nice wide strap and cute little detailing there with the white piping, just to give it a little bit of a lift with the print as well, picking up the white. And it extends all the way around the back, all along the neckline. Now, because this is a crossover, the bust support is actually split across the two cups, right? It doesn't go all the way across. It does underneath, but what I'm trying to say is that the molded cups are individual, and because of the crossover style, it does separate a little bit in terms of support. So it will feel a little bit different to, say, the other regular togs that we have with the shelf bra going all the way across top and bottom. I'll show it to you in a minute underneath and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's got a scoop back that sits a little bit lower. I'd say this will sit probably around the bra line, maybe slightly under the top of the bra line typically. But it is a beautiful swimsuit to accentuate a waist or to visually create one because of that crossover. But also, do you see those tucks there on the side? That's where the crossover meets on the side there. And that is what will give that nice little illusion of a waist. It'll accentuate one if you've got it as well. Really lovely detail from Sonia there. Such a classy swimsuit with a little bit more modesty in the front. Now let's have a look underneath and I'll show you what I mean by that bust support. There we go. So you can see Sonia has brought the cups together with that little bit of power mesh in the front, but they are quite separate. It's like, two separate cups there, but the underbust elastic does go all the way along the front there. So that's where the support comes from, is that strong underbust elastic. Okay, and then you've also got some power mesh. Now the power mesh will just give you a little bit of extra tummy support, maybe half a size, I like to say. Not a super sucky in, but just a little bit of extra support. And then at the back, it's lined with swimsuit fabric, regular swimsuit fabric. Again, because it's Japanese Blossom and it's from Genevieve Swimwear, everything in the range is pool tough, chlorine resistant. So if you are wearing it in the pool often, you will get more cost per wears out of this. The color won't fade. And there you go there. That's the tag that says it is chlorine resistant. So another wonderful swimsuit. Now this will go up to a size 26, from a 12 to a 26. And I think you really do need to have a reasonable size bust to get into this one. So I would think starts at a C, maybe even a D. Definitely goes to an E and even an F. The higher you go though, the fuller the bust. You might not get, if you want a super duper supportive swimsuit, this is not going to be for you with your F cup. But if you want good support and you want to flatter your bust with that lovely deep V neckline, then this is the one for you. It's great, not to be missed. One to definitely check out. So $149, this one is in sizes 12 to 30. You'll find it in the swimwear one-piece section, and I'll show you where to go shortly. So this is the crossover sheath one-piece swimsuit. Really lovely. Now, I think we've got a bit of time. We're cruising through these. And I'm sorry if you meant to find me on Facebook. I don't think it's come through to the main page. But yes, I'll pop this up later so that you can see it. Now, the over the top is often what women are looking for, either outside in the sunshine or doing water workouts where it's a little bit cooler, right? So Genevieve have got rashy options as well in this print. Now, this is the long sleeve version. It is absolutely fantastic. And there's also a little sneak peek for you. There's also a short sleeve version, but I haven't got that on the website yet because I haven't got photos of it. But it is a short sleeve version to a long sleeve, which I know many of you will appreciate because some of you don't like feeling too hot in the long piece, in the long sleeve. But there it is. How beautiful is that? Pair that with even a plain swimsuit in navy or black, and this will just brighten up your look at the beach or in the pool. Isn't that beautiful? It's so lovely. It's got a generous long sleeve, and you can see that it's got a bit of shape to the front. It's not a super boxy style. It actually has got a little bit of detailing here in the front, and what that does is it just creates a little bit of shape. So Sonia's shaped that in a bit, so this one will sit a little bit, not firmly, but closer to your body than other rashies that we sell, which go straight through. So this has got a little bit of shape to it, which is lovely. Then there's a plastic black zip that holds its position no matter where you put it. And the other thing I love about Sonia's rashies is that it's got this lovely little scoop detailing, which means it falls a little bit longer at the back than the front. Now, the other thing I love about these rashies is, again, if you've had a mastectomy and you want to put some pouches in, some prostheses in the pouches. Look, there they are. There are the pouches. And it has removable padding, just a fine padding there as well, just to help give a smooth bust outline. But there's the openings. So this rashie, as does the short sleeve one, has got bust support. Yeah, so even if you don't have a prosthesis, you can also get a bit of extra bust support with this rashie. Such a great idea. There it is there. Now, you will get more support, obviously, when it's zipped up, right? Have it open, you're not going to get it. But if you want extra support, like you want something more firmly, go down a size is a fit tip, but also maybe wear a bikini top underneath. That would be okay as well. But I love the fact that if you just want a little bit of support and you don't want... you could even wear this on its own without anything underneath if you're happy with a bit of support. So there's a great option. So that's a wonderful long sleeve rash vest in the Japanese blossom print. Front and back, you can see that scooped hemline, just so lovely. And coming soon, once I get the photographs, is the short sleeve version. There we go. So they're all the pieces in the Japanese blossom range that I wanted to share with you today. It is a big range and there's more to show, which I'll probably do very, very soon. But I just wanted to show you a few that have landed. So many options for different shapes and needs. Now let's have a look what you would team them with. I've got two rashies over, not rashies, sarongs over here ready to go. One is in a turquoise blue and the other is in the coral. And I'll just show you how those two colours can be picked up in the print really, really easily. So let's just grab that sheath, one piece actually. So if you were a cooler girl and you liked wearing your blues, you can see how that blue is picked up in the turquoise sarong. Such a great option, nice and cool and fun. Bit of summer fun with that teaming. Now, let's warm it up. If you're a warm colour palette girl like me, and you like wearing your warmer tones, then look how that is picked up beautifully with the pink sarong. Now, this sarong is from the Capriosca range, and it's a cotton sarong, but it picks up that pink highlight and even the red. It's kind of that in-between colour, but it picks up the warm tones beautifully. Isn't that stunning? That's just such a lovely combo. So I'll create some looks and put them up in the website as well, in the store, and show you how to team it. But they're two obvious options. The other one is, because it's on the navy and black background, you could also put the navy with it. And I wanted to show you how mixing it with a darker colour changes the vibe completely, right? So this one now, I better get that dress around the right way. That's a navy cover up. And you can see how, to me, the mood is more classically subdued. It's not as vibrant and out there, which does change the mood a little bit, right? So different style personality might prefer a more classic look, if you like, or a more subdued look with the darker tones of the navy. Now look what happens when I add the black to it. There's a cover up from Genevieve in the black. Now the black will work because there's black in the print, but see how it tones things down again and takes the vibe down. Higher contrast, which does create a little bit of extra energy, but it's a different vibe completely to wearing a lighter color with it. Look at the difference there. Just incredible. So mix and match your colors depending on your mood and your style personality. For me, I love the brights, but that's just me. Now it also teams well with white, right? If you've got lots of white, and many of you will have white in your summer stash, how fresh does that look with the white? Instantly lifts it because there's white in the print, and on this crossover sheath, you've got white in the piping. So you know white will team with it as well. And yeah, there we go. So the white's a nice fresh option. These are the toweling cover-ups I've got. So if you are swimming, you can pop those on. Really, really sold well this year. I've only got one blue one left, and I've got quite a few white. So the white is an option for you. As is the white in this dress that I've got on. And here is the blue version. A nice cotton throw-over dress, goes to about the knee. Now, it's not an exact blue match, but I just wanted to show you how having a lighter color impacts the look. This has got a bit more green in the blue, whereas this one is quite a powder blue, sky blue. Not bad, not brilliant, but not bad. So, lots of options with this print, I guess, is the bottom line. If you are a warmer palette girl, you can bring out the warmth with those coral tones. If you're a cooler palette girl, bring out the blues, and even the navy and the white, right? Just to really lift things for you. Lots of options. So much to see in this beautiful Japanese blossom range. Now, let me just share with you my screen. And I will show you where to find them in the Sequins and Sand store. There we go. So this is the home page. Are you seeing that now? Yep, that look is good. There we go. That's a beautiful home page. And to find them, you'll find them in the swimwear. Now, I showed you a one piece then, so hop in there. That is the crossover sheath on a model who's a size 12, but she's very tall, right? She's about 174, I think Sonia said. But there it is on a bod, so you can see what it looks like. There you can see where the back goes to, and that beautiful line that's created there. It's such, it will create that visual waist or emphasize a waist beautifully. Now, the other item I showed you was a swim dress. So let's hop into the swim dress category and show you there. There it is, so cute. Now remember, this has been lengthened a bit in production compared to these photos, and I've made mention of that in the comments. But there it is, so sweet, really is cute. So on me, it sits down here and definitely covers my bottom, so a little bit deceptive. But there is that lovely print up close as well. So that's the swim dress. And then the tankini top, the blue, beautiful blues on tankini top is there for you as well. And you can see how it falls, just has that extra room around the tummy and hips. But because it's got the band, that's what creates the blues on. There's a band right under there that holds it in place for you. Really cute. Now, the other place you could find them all is if you go into swimwear and chlorine resistant. You will see 1, 2, 3, all of them there. All the chlorine resistant items are there. And the rashi is here in Sun Safer and Rashies. There's a lovely Jan wearing the Japanese blossom. So you can see it on her. Jan's a size 14. And she's got the scoop neck tankini on. So there you go. Now, if you're a VIP, you will always get 10% off. Become a VIP, and you get to not only get 10% off each time you shop, but you get a code where you can refer a friend. And when you do that and refer a friend and they shop with us over a certain amount, then you get a $10 voucher as well. And you can stack them up, right, over the course of however long you like to then redeem them in store for something else. So there we go. Now, the other thing we offer is free returns, where we pay for the postage back. And if you're not sure of your size, here's a really helpful tool that I know I get so many comments from women to say thank you for this. It's the shape and size calculator in the change room help section. So look for the bikini icon if you're on a laptop. Otherwise, you'll find it in the help section if you're on a phone or an iPad. Put in your measurements, and then it will tell you what shape we think you are and the right kinds of styles to shop for. So if you're not sure where to start, this is where you start, in the measurements in, to know what shape you are and the styles that work well for your shape. So there we are, girls. There it is for another session. Thank you so much for joining in. And now I'm off to post it into Facebook because I know it didn't go onto our main Facebook page. I'm sorry about that. But if you've got any questions, even if you're watching the recording later on, put them in the feed because I can come back later and answer them for you. It would be my pleasure. Well, I'm off to do some more recording and to post it into Facebook, and I'll see you same time, same place next week, next Friday at 12 o'clock, because Friday Lives are back. Thanks so much. See you later.